Hey everybody, welcome back into a brand new video. Thank you so much for tuning in and hope you're having a great day today. Today I am going to be going to a business club meeting at my school just to see if I vibe with it, see if it's something for me. But if not, then there's no harm, no foul. So it's worth the chance to just go and check it out because one of my friends is the president of the club and he really wants me to join. So I think I'm just gonna check it out, see if I like it or not, and we'll go from there. I'm gonna go see what it's all about, and of course I'm gonna update you guys, see if I liked it and see if I'm going to be going to future meetings and stuff. Right now I'm gonna do some reading and stuff, maybe do some homework, probably not though, that can wait. Gotta finish my blog post. First blog post in like over a month will be published tonight. A new podcast episode will be coming very shortly, definitely by the end of the week if anything. Excited to get back on my podcast grind. It's been way too long. August 21st was my last podcast episode, and I was just looking at that. I was like, oh my god, I can't go that long without uploading a podcast. I've been thinking about starting another one or getting one out there like for the past 2 weeks, and all it takes is just do it and get it out to the world. I already have a topic in mind. I already know what I want to talk about, so it's like, why not just do it? So maybe I'll just do it right after this video or right after this intro. My podcast is in the description. It's on multiple podcast sites. It's on your favorite music listening platforms, Spotify, Apple, Google. I don't know too many people that use Google Play, but anyways, on Spotify and Spotify and Apple. So podcast information is always in the description, same with my social media links, so you can find all my information down there. I'm gonna go check out this business club meeting and I will give you guys an update and see if I vibed with it. Happy the Carter 5 Day, everyone. It's should be a national holiday because this has been on standby for the past 6 years. It's been on standby, and today is the day that Lil Wayne finally released the Carter 5. And so far, so good. No complaints so far. I'm like through 6 songs. So I promise you guys to talk about my business club meeting or just give you like what my plans are. So I will be staying at business club. It seems pretty interesting, and I like the people in it. And it seems like we do some pretty cool stuff. So I am staying at business club. Final answer. And today, as you guys saw by the title, I will be talking about the most important book, hands down, most important book I have ever read, and a book that I will reread for the rest of my life at least once a year. I will get into that in just a minute, and I highly suggest that you check out this book because it just might be the book to change everything. I know 99% of you won't check it out, which is to be expected, but as long as one person, they watch this video and they get intrigued by the book and they want to check it out and they read it and then it changes at least some aspect of their life, then that would just mean so much to me. And as long as I can do that for at least one person, then that's all that matters. Enough talking, I'll just get right into the book. You guys ready? 3, 2, 1, right here. This is the most important book you will ever read. How to Win Friends and Influence People. And this book was published like thousands of years ago. I'm just kidding about that, but it was published, originally published. It's been republished a few times, but it was published in, I don't know if you guys can see that, but 1936 was the original publication date or year. 1936. And it is, so that's 82 years ago. And it is still the most important book I have ever read. Even it says right here, the only book you need to lead you to success. And I could not agree more with that statement. It is, I think, one of the only books you need to lead you to success. This book is all about making connections and making friends and not pissing people off, or if you are pissing people off, or if you have enemies, turning those enemies into acquaintances or colleagues or friends. Every single chapter is just filled with immense value. So the first chapter is criticizing, complaining, and condemning people, or complaining just in general about stuff that you can't control or whatever. So he basically states, I think this is the thing that I take the most out of this book. The very first chapter is, don't condemn, complain, or criticize other people. That is a recipe for disaster. It's a recipe for you to not succeed, or not succeed to your full potential. Like, what's the point in making enemies with people? Like, even if they're like, you know, not being nice to you, or they're really pushing your buttons, grinding your gears, there's just no point in making enemies. Like, we have one life. We should just make as many friends or acquaintances as possible. Especially if you're in the business world, the more people you know, the better off you're gonna be. But criticizing other people that's just not gonna get the job done. There's no point in that. I used to criticize, but now I really don't. And if someone's talking crap about me, even to my face, I just take it in stride. It's like it doesn't affect me. It used to affect me, but now it's just like I have bigger things to worry about, and the opinion of another person does not faze me in the least bit. And the book just talks about part 2 of the book is 6 ways to make people like you. One of the chapters is do this and you'll be welcomed by anywhere. And part 3 is about how to win people to your way of thinking. This is great for sales, being a manager, a boss, or whatever. Part 4, be a leader, how to change people without giving offense or arousing resentment. So just every single part in this book, there's 4 parts. There's probably 30 chapters around there, and each part in each chapter can bring value to your life. So I highly suggest you scoop up this book like right after this video. Go to Amazon, type in How to Win Friends and Influence People. It's by Dale Carnegie, one of the greatest authors of all time, at least for business books or psychological books. I promise you, you will not regret getting this book, especially like if you're in the business world. And this book right here, this can take you to the top. And you can't just read this book once. If you read this book once, you're not going to take away anything. This is my 3rd straight year reading this book. I read it last year, or September of 2017, and the summer of 2016. Or I started it, my first time reading this book was 2017. I think it was the summer of 2017. And then I reread it in September of the same year, and now it's 2018, and I'm rereading it again. So I think once a year I will reread this book, and I've already underlined a lot more things the 3rd time I'm reading this book compared to the first time. Let's see. There's a few things. Some stuff I've underlined. Yeah, so you just cannot, that's my advice to you, like, you cannot just read this book once. Please don't do that. And actually the first time I ever read this book, I read each chapter twice before I moved on to the next one. So that's my word of advice for you if you pick up this book and read it, which you definitely should. And I'm not going to say anything else. I just want you guys to get the book, or at least one person to get the book. Or if you've already read the book, then comment down below what your thoughts on the book are, and if you agree with me that it is one of the most valuable books out there, maybe in history, one of the most valuable. I personally think it's the most valuable book for me personally, but I'd love to hear your thoughts. So please comment below, reach out to me on social media. A quick little summary of the book, well, not really a summary, but my opinion on the book. I hope at least one of you gets the book, and if you do, please let me know. And that's gonna do it for the video, so thank you so much for tuning in. My next video, I think I'm gonna go back to the series, You Know What Really Grinds My Gears. It's been so long since I've done an episode of that. So that will be the next video. Episode 8, I believe. I'll get something. I'll think of something for a gear grinder, and I will relay it to you guys. And as always, like, comment, share, and subscribe to this channel if you are new. That would mean so much to me. I can't wait for you to join the family. More videos on the way. You Know What Really Grinds My Gears. Episode 8 is coming next, and I will see you guys on episode 8. Peace.